Namaste Virgos and Virgo Risings, and welcome to Soul Horoscope Super Scopes. My name is Christopher Witecki. I'm a modern mystic, and I'm your sensei to serious joy. I'm here to help you to step into your enlightenment, which is what I call serious joy. And when you're a Virgo or a Virgo Rising, you're actually very good at one of the 11 steps to serious joy. And that is the final step, step 11. Step 11 is the healing manifestation. This is where it all comes together. And that's why Virgos and Virgo Risings are so hyper-aware of their reality. Because technically, you rule reality. And the only problem is you often let reality rule you. And this is a great segue to what you've been working on for the last 30 days. Reality. The Virgos and the Virgo Risings have been working on what they allegedly do best, which is performance in the moment or reality. And one of the things that I teach in my classes and in my readings is that Virgos don't understand that they're the final step of manifestation, that they're here to make reality more perfect than it already is, but to accept it for what it is to begin with, right? Interesting. So you've been stepping into a lifestyle, and this week you're going to launch a new lifestyle. This is a way of living in the moment, way of living in your body. This is a work style. This might be a particular way of working. This may just now be a strong intention, and you'll be tested on those intentions and want to hold true through the beginning of the week. Then we shift to marriage, partnership, and marriage. It begins with the marriage, which is your ability to maintain balance in your life. It turns out that when we lose balance in our life, it's because we've lost connection to ourself and our own connection to what I call the marriage. The marriage is very important because in manifestation, God Universe always Xeroxes the two of you. When I say the two of you, I mean you and your perception of yourself. And so because your perception of yourself is included in the Xerox, the first chapter of a marriage partnership transit is the marriage, how we relate to ourselves. So we'll be talking about this week many things, but in particular, where relationships can and maybe go wrong. Let's take a look at the week, though. I'm sitting here making sure I get the number right. So this week you will be tested on maintaining sanity in your reality, basically through the beginning of the week. And during this time, you will feel very strong with the moon in Virgo, and then emotions might get real. The test of reality or the test of lifestyle might be emotionally about money, just so you know. But it's about maintaining the course with lifestyle. Then it definitely goes into money as we move into the 0 degree, and then it turns into partnership and marriage and partnership. So you will probably have issues with all partnerships. You probably have had issues with all your partnerships, but I have to stress, you want to focus on your relationship to yourself. Now, in the big school of things of the relationship to yourself, there's a lot going on. The Virgos and Virgo Risings are trying to be a bit more strict with their own thinking and keep their thoughts positive and the attitude on the right path. That's super important for them. You have to continually be flexible and be willing to change in the moment and change your comfort zones. That's another part of the marriage that's difficult. You also are trying to push forward with making money and getting what you deserve in the world, so that's making the marriage a little bit more difficult. And I have to also stress that when it comes to self-compassion and self-mercy, 0. You get a 0 on that report card. So Virgos are extremely hard on themselves. I think they make it much harder on themselves when it doesn't have to be. And I think this is putting incredible pressure on the marriage. So these are all the areas that need improvement if I was to be your school teacher. And I am. I'm your sensei to serious joy. So where does that put us? Well, that puts us in really a big test of inner faith and perhaps a breakdown of the marriage where reality will come, unfortunately, crashing in and show you just how good or gooder, not good, you have been to yourself. And really, I have to stress toward the end of the week there in the breakdown, you want to be self-nurturing. You want to be self-compassionate. Super important. Now, when it comes to the love story, which I know you want to know about, when it comes to the lower love story or the VQ, this is what we call the Venus quotient, something I've been starting to practice now. And you may be a Virgo and not have an 11 VQ. You may be a different sign and have an 11 VQ. Your Venus quotient is your capacity to love on Earth and the way you like to love. And it's also the precise formula for how to fall in love with yourself and therefore fall in love with others. So for 11 VQs, the love story is very, very deep and rich. It's time to really move forward with your love story. This week, Venus is saying, move forward with the new rules and the new expectations and make sure that your laws and rules and decisions in life are all governed around what your heart needs. Now, whether or not you're in the love relationship that you want to be in, or whether or not it's working the way you want, and this might be expressing itself in a desire to be creative or even a desire to have children for the ladies out there, the 11 VQs right now and the Virgos and Virgo Risings need to just move forward with their current decisions and take action and champion their heart's desires in the moment. So if you champion your heart's desires for the popsicle or for whatever it is that inner child wants in the moment, this leads through compound manifestation to drawing in the love that you want. But the most important thing is to let go of who you feel you have to be in society and just allow yourself to love yourself for who you are. That is uber important, and to detach from your emotional connection to the world to have to go fix and be there for everyone else. Really be there for you. That's the lesson this week for the 11 VQs and the Virgos and Virgo Risings. Now, ladies, if you want us to look up your VQ and give you a lot more details, including some cool videos I just shot, come to gavenus.me. It's actually a Facebook group. Come on in, join. We have some Venus volunteers who will help you look up your VQ if you look up your chart. So we'll help you out do all of that. For the rest of you, I have a call of action to come on down to soulmart.me and sign up for our email list. I send out the zodiac weather every morning, and the more I know about you, the more I can be of service. So that is free. Come to soulmart.me for that. And lastly, I want to invite you to subscribe to us on YouTube. If you watch us on YouTube, please subscribe to us. It's a way for us to stay in touch with you, and we're going to be doing some really cool, fun stuff here in the near future. All right, that's all I have for the Virgos and the Virgo Risings and the 11 VQs. I'll see you in 7 days with more. Until then, live, love, be.